Hello my friends and welcome to another Tuesday of tutorial. I am Leonardo Perez Nieto and today I will take on a challenge that has been given to me many times but recently by Ivan Lopez and by Christ Procul. The challenge is to draw with cheap color pencils. So I went to the nearest supermarket and bought the cheapest colors I could find, which were these, and which cost me $1.50 for the set of 12. Let's see what we can do with them. I will try to draw a young sitting woman. Let's begin by sketching the areas of light of the head with a peach color, which is lighter than the paper. This will be the forehead and the top of the head, the shoulder. The light source will be on the right, behind and to the right. Therefore, this edge on the right will be receiving the most illumination, while the left side will be darker. The elements that I want darker, I sketch them with this brown, such as the eyebrows, the lashes, the shadow of the nose, the hair, etc. Since the color pencils are generally made with wax or with oil, it is hard to erase them. And if I were to sketch the lines on the light side with this color, I pretty much would be stuck with that line. That is why the lines that are on the right, I did them directly with the peach. Let's draw the neck and then pull the angle from the head to see where the shoulder should be. Good. We do the arm and a little bit more detail of the neck, and we begin shadowing the face and the hair. Also the body. Very good. We continue with the peach to sketch the edge that will receive the light, including the leg that, in the position that she's sitting, will be up here. Alright. The knee and the lower part, which we should actually draw it with the brown. The light source, as I said, will be to the right but also toward the back. So we may have a case of backlighting, and therefore the edge of the lower leg on the left catches a little glow of that light. If it looks good, it is an artistic license that you can take. You can improve your drawing by taking some such decisions. Remember, in art, we are creating our own realities. As you saw, I used a little purple for the shadows because I don't want them to look just brown. By adding a cool purple or violet, it looks better. It looks more rich. And we can apply white for the highlights. These highlights will be facing to the right. The glow on the left edge will not be as bright, and therefore those we get them with the peach. I think I didn't mention this before and I should have, but I am drawing on a toned paper of a greenish color. Again, for the shadows we use a combination of violet and brown. I have been wondering what color we should do the dress with. Red. Red will be the color. Good. With some white highlights, of course. And for the shading, we can use the violet. There are some shadows that I want darker, and those we can achieve them with the black. I'm using a small 12 color set, so there is not a lot of choices here. If I had many colors to choose from, for the darker shadows, I would have probably used a very dark purple or blue. But that is okay, we can use the black and go over it lightly with the purple and the brown. When you have less colors, it is usually not a big problem. You just have to mix them a bit more to get the correct hue. I am enjoying this color set. They are not bad at all. That's a surprise to me. To make it look a little bit more lively, I add just a tad of orange and reinforce some shadows with a sharp point violet. We can use yellow and peach for the lights on the hair, and for the darker shading, black and brown. and we tone down the orange with the peach. I desire a background of water with the blue and the green. And she will be sitting on a rock that is coming out of the water. I was telling you how surprised I am of how good these cheap colors feel and draw. One thing to keep in mind though is that the main difference between the artist quality colors and the student or children ones is the quality of the pigment and its light fastness. That is, that the professional ones don't fade with the light as much as the other ones, so they are more permanent for the years to come. And I add a little bit of red to some parts of the body, reinforce some shadows with the black, and it's ready. Please let me know if you think this challenge was met successfully. And if you enjoyed it, please give it a like, share it to your friends, and subscribe to finer tips. And I will see you on Tuesday.